have that's new in the world of flameless candles? And when she showed me these, it's crazy. They're called crystal pillars, but it looks like either the candle was rolled in like sugar crystals.
That's what I think too.
Or it looks like the frost
Yes.
of the first fallen snow has fallen on these. It's a set of 3. You don't get one, you get all 3. They're 3-inch in diameter. I'll let you just know now, you just need to provide the batteries. It comes with the remote for the timer and all of that, but you get, in heights ranging from 5 to 7 inches, a trio of Christmas frost dusted real wax flameless pillars. They're debuting now. Colors are the red, this is the green. We have 400 remaining in the green. The blue is just
beautiful.
It's making me think of Elf and Mr. Narwhal.
It really, really is.
And then there's white, which is the ultimate like snow frosted set on QVC.com. Under $30 for all 3. You guys, you could pay $30
easily
for one 7-inch flameless candle on its own with the remote. You get all 3 for that.
These, you know, we always are thinking with Home Reflections, like how can we bring in something that we know is loved at home, but add a little twist to it, add a little something to it. I love that this totally reminds me of a sugar-coated candle. Like it gives you almost like this candy-like feeling, but then again, it also looks, just as you said, Sean, like that first fallen frost, almost like the frost that's on the outside of your car.
Yeah.
And that like your candles have had it. So you have this beautiful layering because of that as well. You're getting all of this texture. You can see as we go close in there that the color is popping through all these little crystally sugar moments. And then as we get into the top right here, these are our new flameless candles. We started bringing in these really great new ones about a year ago. You can see that the rhythmic dance that you love at home, we have that. We have that realistic black wick, and then the flame itself is a little pliable, so it doesn't feel so plasticky. And then the way that this is cut out, it's almost as if it's burnt down ever so slightly. And then all you need is those 2 C batteries, and you have the remote control and 54 days of glow time. So if you're at home wondering, they're going to last you.
The red are dynamite. The red are dynamite. And I just can't get over the value here of being able to get all 3 when one at regular retail that is 7 inches tall would cost $29 and change with the remote. You get all 3 and the remote, and you provide the batteries. And what Carrie's about to show you is one of my favorite ways to display with flameless candles, because it's one thing to see them flat on a table. It's another to take a mirror that you have laid flat on a dining room table and put them on the mirror, or take some old books that you have in your bookcase. Like it just, decorating doesn't have to be difficult, nor does it have to be expensive.
It doesn't.
And I just think, as gifts go, like flameless candles remain a fan favorite because everyone loves them. They're not all created equal. Most are really expensive if they look real. And the ones that don't look real obviously are not really expensive in most cases. But this is a totally different level.
Yes, these are beautiful. And I always encourage everyone, because they are flameless, you can put these in places that you can't normally put them in. So think of an area in your home that needs a little life, that needs a little light, that maybe just needs a pop of something. Add your flameless candles in there. Are you grabbing us a tray? I love you.
Yes,
thank you.
yes, I got you.
But you can see even how I have it just lined up right here as bookends. And the trick of the mirror is fantastic in design, because what it does is it reflects that light back to you. So it really feels like you have twice the amounts. And then look how beautiful that is. And then add a little smidge of greenery as well, Sean, to that. I was like, we're just walking around the set finding things.
Around, like looking for
I love
things
it.
because it's
I love it, love it,
so
love it.
great.
But that's the beauty of it, is that you have just created a centerpiece with just these 3. Now we have them staggered because a set of 3 is always great when we're talking about design, but also the fact that you have that staggering is also giving you visual interest. But you can use just one as well and and place the others somewhere else.
And then the remote has what kind of a timer?
So
6
that's
or 8
going to
or-
be the 6-hour on, 18-hour off. So once you have your batteries in, you turn that on the bottom, and then you'll be able to change the timer right here. So as we get into those cooler months, and sadly when the sun starts to go down a little bit earlier, it's just as easy as flicking it. And I love with this sugar look, this beautiful crystal, the way that the flames are bouncing off of each other. That's why we love that staggering as well.
Well, and I don't know if everybody can see, but the light is not static. It has like a little gentle flicker to it. Maybe hard to see on camera because I'm looking at the TV screen. I'm not really seeing
Giving
it.
you as much in person.
But in person, you see this gentle undulating flicker, which obviously then, when the lights are down, makes it look totally real. And you know, you get an entire set for not even 30 bucks. You get 3-inch diameter. So if you have
Like holders. Yep, absolutely.
3-inch diameter, and you get a 5-inch, a 6-inch, and a 7-inch in this set with the remote for the price of what one would normally go for. And with 400 out the door, the red would be my pick just because I think it's quintessentially perfect.
It's a hard pick because I feel like each one of them have their own personalities. Like I love this deep hunter green.
I agree.
Because the green is popping through that crystal, but this light blue is absolutely gorgeous.
It's
it really
so
is like
icy and like ethereal.
Yes, really, really angelic. It
And
has
then
a beautiful look.
There's that white, right?
Yes, the white. And the white's great because there's that extra layering to it. So you're getting a dimension. A lot of times with our flat white candles, you don't get as much of the dimension and the depth. But with this crystallization, you really, really have that.
Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love them. And we didn't mention this earlier before, and that's my bad, but Home Reflections, can you explain who you are?
Yes, so Home Reflections is QVC's home interior line. We bring you everything. If you've been with us, you know, we bring you everything from candles to holiday to towels. But I often say that we are your brand at home because we are reading everything. I read everything you send me DMs. I listen to you. I take it back to the team. And we sit as a small, I call us a boutique team. And we sit there together and we are constantly thinking about how you're going to be using these pieces in your home, where you're going to be using them. And then we curate and design pieces around what you're asking us for.
I love them. I also will just say one of the big ways we use flameless candles in our house is as night lights.
Yes.
But also, you know, whether you display them as a trio or you separate these into threes, obviously remember, the beauty of flameless is just that. You can use these to bring gentle light and glow to any dark crevice or corner that doesn't have to have a plug attached because they're battery operated, and you don't have to ever worry about the burn factor. So like my mom lives in senior living, she can't have an open flame in her room, but to have that gentle glow.
And the fact that it'll come right back on at the same time the next day, so she doesn't have to worry about turning it on as well. It creates the mood. It always sets the mood. Yes.
All right, Miss Carrie, I thank you so much. All right, you saw this